Hey everybody, welcome back to the latest installment of Grand Tacticians the Civil War. This is the Confederate campaign started in the spring of 1861. This will be the last part of the breakout out of Washington, D.C. Preston's Cavalry Corps arrives to help put more pressure on the Union flank and rear. More fighting on Mosher's Hill, that and much more in the latest episode of Grand Tacticians the Civil War. So deployment for day 2 has begun. And we have our cavalry, William Preston, on the field. That gives us another 8,800 men in reinforcements. Also be aware that the in-battle game date of February 21st is wrong. We are actually in April in the campaign map, and the campaign will revert to that date. So some conflicting reports that the Union Army may be in low supply. Our army is also considered in low supply. Looking at the consolidated strength report, so 1,884 men, total casualties, 422 missing, 1,095 wounded, 367 killed outright, giving us an aggregate turn of 35,763. With Preston's Corps now, we combine for about 43,000 men. Estimated strength of the Union forces on the field remains at, or is now down to 64,000, but still outnumbering us by a lot. Not the 2-to-1 advantage that they had. We will pull back our forces a little bit based off the deployment zone. I think we'll move Pillow's division back. He is panicked after being engaged for all of the first day of the battle. We're going to fight for the Mosher's Hill, and we're going to assign Gladden's division with that. Walton, Pickett, and Frost, Clark's guns. Jackson will be in support of Gladden's division. Vaughn will still hold on to the left flank. We've built ourselves some more entrenchments around the Piney Branch Road crossing. They've got a bridgehead over there, so I expect maybe some attack that direction. All right, deployments are ready. We have Preston coming from the northwest in the rear of the Union position. Our goal is to take the road along the Milkhouse Ford Road and somehow threaten their rear and try to link up. I want to try to link up with the right of our position. Or, now that I think about it, maybe if we travel and then move and hit the Union right flank, and we'll be in contact with Vaughn and try to get into contact with Vaughn's brigade on the left. There is a road through the woods here along Broad Branch. That might actually be the best way to do it, and then we can try to, then they can either be used to reinforce or threaten their right flank. But that is actually what we're going to do. Then you can see the deployment though for day 2. Ewell's Corps is on the left with Vaughn on the far left, Vaughn's division, Jackson in the middle, Gladden on the right. Jackson more in supportive role of Gladden, who's right on the front there, trying to hold on to Mosher's Hill. James's division holds the Army center position, which is now in a weird concave form as the Unions overnight have managed to push their way across Piney Branch. Clayton's division is on the right, holding on to the high ground around the Bladen farmhouse in front of the Milkhouse Ford Road. Pillow's division, who was beaten pretty badly or took the brunt of the action on day 1, is held in reserve as both his brigades are pretty disrupted and Pillow himself is pretty panicked at the moment. Maybe we can calm him down. All right, deployment phase is over. We very much want Wilcox to try to get in over here off on the hill. So action right away in the center, in the center left, as the Union Brigade, the 2nd Union Brigade of 3rd Division 1st Corps, Army of the Shenandoah, who was fighting for possession of Mosher's Hill. Comes straight at Frost's brigade. Let's turn Walton towards him. The Union having all kinds of feuding issues going on, though. All these units in an uproar against their commander, being very insubordinate. We still have James being a bit insubordinate. Lee is demoralized. So Frost is being charged by that Union brigade. And they are driven off like instantaneously. We're going to have to bring in Wingo's brigade. Wow, that was pretty quick work. Let's see if Walton is exhausted, though. That is crazy. Frost was like instantaneously broken. But 2nd Brigade takes a beating, a pounding by the artillery. They are driven off, though. Let's resituate Wingo so his flank isn't exposed. Order Gladden to try to rally Frost Brigade. Wingo now is being ordered to fill that gap, but we also have Wilcox's brigade too coming into that area. Early seems very fresh too. We'll move him forward. We'll move Sibley forward because our infantry seems to like cavalry nearby. Let's not forget about Preston. We need to get his men on the move. So we've ordered them around the Argyle Mill to cross Rock Creek there. Stewart will follow. Alright, so we see the Union forces, McCook, Sickles, Canby, all moving forward. Frank. Getting ready for another assault up Mosher's Hill. Can't seem to get Walton to turn his flank and get behind these breastworks. So we're able to save. I was worried we were going to lose Clark's guns right away. So they're going to give 3rd Brigade everything they got right now. Why is Walton not turning his flank? There you go. Oh, I guess he's firing at 3rd Brigade. Pickett will throw out skirmishers. And as soon as they did that, they became unstable. Again, slow or no movement on the Union left. So no real threat to our right. Ewell's being ordered to rally men. Walton's brigade, heavy firing by the 3rd Brigade of the Union Army. I don't understand why they don't stay behind the breastworks. Looks like Frost is trying to rally. Walton breaks, but not before the 2nd Brigade looks like they're breaking. Looks like the Union is going to try to get through Hampton. So Sickles and Canby trying to attack around Pickett's position, but we have Hampton and Trappier. I don't know if they think that it's undefended. Doesn't seem like a wise choice. I will say it does seem that if your units are already unstable, sending out skirmishers make them even more unstable. Let's see, the nice thing, but Pickett's detachment here is getting in behind the Union position, and behind Canby here. And they're getting winded and tired already. So a nice strong initial attack by the Union forces, but it looks like it's already wavering and crumbling. As somehow our weary men have fought them off. So forest still on the march. Looks like they are running into each other. A little congestion there. There are ways to delay the orders as well, so that doesn't happen. I thought they were far enough apart where that might not happen, but my pillow is still panicked. I'm definitely worried about even attempting to use him. His status is routed. Oh, here comes another Union assault about to take place. 3rd Brigade, 2nd Division, 1st Corps of the Army of the Shenandoah. That is McCook, followed by Frank. So this might be this could be successful if they can follow up. If Frank's brigade doesn't wear out before getting up the hill. So what do we got here? House Frost. Unstable. Cohesion is failing. Why don't we give them iron discipline? We need to send Sibley's cavalry nearby for the moral support that the cavalry offer. I think we're just going to have them hold their ground. All right, we need to start firing. Supported by artillery. There we go. There's a volley by Wingo. Nice volley. Wingo sees Sibley cavalry coming and is very encouraged by that. Friendly cavalry close by. Enemy behind cover, so the enemy using our own fortifications against us. Early now, though, is in support of Wingo. So McCook's brigade is in trouble. Who is this that is broken? Oh, Walton is broken. Wow. That's 2,300 men that are now routing. Let's see if Gladden can go rally Walton. Looks like Gladden is stuck. Too close to the combat. Maybe Ewell can rally. Taking 2,000 men out of action is not good. You can see I did not order Deschler to do anything. James is just ordering his guys to do whatever. That's fine. He's actually bringing Deschler in to support this defense against 3rd Division of the Army of Ohio. That's Sickles and Canby. Well, it looks like there's an attack now forming across the Milk House Ford, Piney Branch. We have our artillery set up. They are currently idle, though. I don't know if they have field of fire. We have skirmishers posted. We'll move up our cavalry since they are our guardian angels. Come on, Preston. Wouldn't that be something to come right out of these woods here along the Piney Branch Road and just hit their flank? Just a rebel yell out of nowhere, kind of like Jackson's men coming out of the woods at Chancellorsville. It's not even just hit 9 a.m. in the morning. The reported Union losses at 6,000. You can see a lot of blue down there. But they are struggling to get up this hill. And they're trying to probe around. It looks like now they're going to try to come down the turnpike. Where I've shifted some of Vaughn's men. So this might actually be a wise choice by them. We have John Jones here. So why don't we let's move him up. Maybe we can move Wilcox behind the breastworks. So if anyone coming down the turnpike, So the Union, okay, these guys are falling back. I am curious if our units have been spotted at all. Maybe we should go through here and try to come along the road here. Still no major attack developing on our right. Everything's been about our left flank. Although I will say the threat of an attack on our right has kept Clayton's division at bay over there, so we haven't been able to reinforce our left. We haven't really needed to reinforce our left with Clayton's division at all. And you see Union forces scattering off of Mosher's Hill. Alright, so Granger, I don't know if Granger's trying to get in and around our flank. Do have Jones's brigade there protecting that flank. I'm going to move up these guns, actually. Kemper's battery. We'll move Ewell away from the front lines. But the attack on our left seems to have dissipated for now. And I don't know if Granger is being posted there to stop the cavalry that is now in the rear. Have they been spotted? Is that what's going on here? Maybe that has convinced the Union generals to fall back. Canby and Sickles still at the ravine of Piney Branch. So far, just some skirmishing going on now. The condition of our army and being outnumbered as we are, I'm not committed to a full-blown attack. Especially now that I believe that indeed we are spotted. They are sending one lonely brigade, though. See our positions in the distance. Hawes is disrupted. Yeah, the Union is definitely falling back. You can see the Union commands are seeing what we're all about. Bet you an attack to take Piney Branch would secure the minor victory. So it looks like we can wait it out if we wanted. Why don't we take brigades from Forrest's division of cavalry coming in from the rear and flank? Why don't we order an attack on what looks to be a lonely Union brigade. I don't know if he was sent to try to slow us down, and that is what we will do. That is what we're going to do, and take Piney Branch as well. This may actually turn into a general attack now, as I see more and more Union troops retreating back. Try to take advantage with the troops that have not fought that much in the battle. Mostly Ewell's corps. So Hawes is trying to chase down 2nd Brigade here. Piney Branch is retaken. Kearney withdrawn. So yeah, it looks like the Union is making a general withdrawal. Robert Ransom is going to assault this militia brigade, the New Jersey militia. Union denying us our glorious flank attack out of the woods, Chancellorsville style. Enemy is retreating. We've suffered so far 2,400 casualties. Enemy casualties 6,500. So Ransom trying to pick off these stragglers. He's only lost like 20 men so far. Although there's a lot more Federals on their way. Probably best to get them back to Winder's artillery. Well, that will end the Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio. That's what the game is saying, but this is the Washington map. So Lieutenant General Thornton F. Broadhead, combined force of 68,000, total of 7,000 losses, 45 guns. We lost 2,500 men, almost 2,600 men, 14 guns. That's the largest Union army we have faced. So we have captured 4,000 rifles and 20 guns from the battlefield. So I think it's time to bring Magruder across to reinforce our army, because now we have broken the siege, and our front line now extends to Frederick, Maryland, with Benjamin McCulloch's army of the Shenandoah holding the left flank, with 28,000 men under the command of Philip George Cocke. And if you are enjoying this series, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button or the like button, or leave a comment if you so choose. I would greatly appreciate that. National morale is down to 54 for the Union, but the national support is 90. Morale of Army is down to 64 for the Union, 78 for the Confederates. Union still musters 314,000 men. We have 200, just shy over 200,000. As you can see here, it is April 2nd, 1862. We're going back in time to redo the Battle of Chesapeake and Ohio, February 21st, 1862. Again, my suspicion is it might have something to do with either the map. No, because that was the Washington map. It wasn't the Chesapeake and Ohio map, which I think that was the Antietam battlefield anyways. I feel like the siege started around February 20th, so they're using that date as the beginning of the battle. No newspaper? You can see units routing in the Army of Northeastern Virginia and Army of Ohio. There are some corps to contend with. This is the Army of Shenandoah. Total strength is 48,000 strong still, so Beauregard's total strength is 53,000 right now, though. 6,800 disabled, though. 4,500 currently sick, and another 1,900 wounded. Alright, and thank you everyone for watching. We will wrap this one up, and we will see you on the next one. Again, thanks for all your support.